And I'm a snowbird, so I'm from Philadelphia, but during the winter months, I'm in Florida, Spring Hill, Florida. My husband and we had made airplane reservations to return to Philadelphia in April. We had kind of heard about the virus, but it didn't really seem that serious. So we called his doctor to let him know that we wanted to come back to Philadelphia. We had airline tickets, but the cardiologist advised us not to travel because my husband is a heart transplant patient. And as a result, he has all the underlying illnesses, diabetic, kidneys, hypertension, name it, he has it. So his doctor forbade him to travel, of course, by air and car, really. So we had to stay here. Traveling on an airplane with my husband could cause us some problems. So we just were kind of living normally until the end of April is when my son called and said that he was in distress. So that's kind of set the climate for what went on in my household, which was trying to be safe, trying to find toilet paper, sanitizer, gloves. It was a mess. My son, who was living in Fort Lauderdale, he's blind. He had a system in place that helped him, with food, groceries, etc., etc. But when COVID hit, that diminished. He had no one to help him. So my really good girlfriend, bless her, she went with me to Fort Lauderdale. It's about a 5-hour drive. And we went down and I guess you could say rescued my son because he really didn't have anyone to fight for toilet paper or sanitizers or even food. So we had to bring him back. Every day, it's something to do. My son, this week alone, he had 4 doctor appointments, and I had 3. My husband had 2, and the dog had 1. So it's doctor appointments. It just seemed like all of my ailments happened after COVID. My hearing, I started hearing a ringing in my ears, so I've been seeing an ENT because of having to do everything myself, put out the trash, carry groceries, walk the dog. My back went out really bad, so I've been seeing a chiropractor, and I have glaucoma, and because I was unable to visit with my doctor in Philadelphia, I had to find one here in Florida and kind of start the treatment process all over again. So I think that's what ramped up my doctor's appointments. Of course, with my son, he was attempting to get disability. He's a veteran, and with getting any type of disability, Social Security or Veterans Administration, there are a lot of doctor visits to prove that in fact you are disabled. He only has 10% vision in one eye, and we're fighting to try and save that. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. It's become a nightmare. I'm homesick. I've lost my job. I miss my friends. I miss my family. Heck, at this point, I'm even missing the colder temperatures. I'm not really sure what makes me happy now. Living in this stress environment, it's hard to find happiness.